Hello students, welcome to Maths Online Academy by Sandhya, myself Sandhya. And today topic is from chapter 2 Polynomials. Actually today we discuss geometrical representation of the polynomials. Before going to that topic, let's see one small topic. In general, if k is the 0 of p of x, ax plus b, then what p of k equal to, what is the value? So k is the 0 of a polynomial. 0 of a polynomial means that when you substitute x equal to k, that polynomial becomes 0. Polynomial becomes 0 means, here see, p of k equal to ak plus b equal to 0. So here we get the k value, k equal to, it will go minus b by a. So therefore the 0 value of k equal to minus b by a. Now let's see, therefore the 0 of a polynomial. Here we are taking polynomial value ax plus b. 0 of a polynomial, equal to minus b by a. Na? B means here constant term. So minus constant term by, what is the a? Quotient of x value. Yes, quotient of x value, na? So by quotient of x. So for example, if you know the polynomial, what is in the some questions they give the polynomial. So find out what is the value of a 0 of a polynomial. You can directly, if you know the quotient, if you know the constant, directly write the 0 of a polynomial equal to minus b by a. Minus b by a means constant term by quotient of x. Okay, this is the formula. You can directly write. Okay, what is the 0 value of a polynomial means, if you know the quotient of x value, if you know the constant, directly minus b by a. Yes, got it? Okay. Next, geometrical representation of a polynomials. How many polynomials? Linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial, cubic polynomial. So about the three, let's see the geometrical representation of polynomial. Okay. First one is linear polynomial. Geometrical meaning of the zeros of a polynomial. Geometrical meaning of the zeros of a polynomial means that polynomials have the zeros. At that condition, what is the geometrical representation? For linear polynomial, first we are discussing linear polynomial. For linear polynomial, we are taking example 2x plus 1. This is linear polynomial. Why this is linear polynomial means the power of the x value is 1. So this is the linear polynomial. So zeros. First, for that one, you substitute. Let's take for graph, we want, this is the graph now. For this, we want x value and y value. Let y equal to 2x plus 1. 2x plus 1. Na? So we find out the x and y value. For example, you substitute x value 1, 2, 3. Okay. Here we are taking x values 1, 2, 3. What you get? So y equal to what will become? 2 into 1 plus 1. So it will come 3. Okay, in the representation of points x comma y, what? X is the 1, y is the 3. So y is the 3. Okay, next substitute 2 plus 1, 5. So here will become 2 comma 5. Here is the 5. Again for 3. 2 into 3 plus 1, 7. So that implies 3 comma 7. This is the x value. This is the y value. So here became 7. Okay. For that, see, this is the 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like that. Okay. First one is, what is the point? 1, 3. X is the 1, y is the 3. Here na, you get the point here. And next 2, 5. 2, 5 means you get the point here. 2, 5. And next 3, 7. 3 and 7 means here. Means if you draw the graph for linear polynomial, you get the straight line na? You draw this one. This is the straight line. For example, you extend this side. This is the straight line. So, if you draw the graph for linear polynomial, you will be get the straight line. Geometrical meaning of the zeros of a. Zeros means if polynomial has the zeros, means that 2x plus 1 equal to 0. Means 2x equal to minus 1, x equal to minus 1 by 2. Minus 1 by 2 means minus 0.5 na? So at the x equal to minus 1 minus 0.5, at that point the polynomial has the 0 of the polynomial. Okay, got it? 0 of the polynomial is what? Minus 0.5. Okay, for linear polynomials, geometrical representation is straight. Next one is quadratic. Same. See the same. 2x square. This is the quadratic. For quadratic polynomials, 2x square plus x plus 1. This is the example. And similarly, you take x values 1, 2, 3. Y value, you get some values. Let's okay, this is the quadratic equation. Let's take y equal to 2x square plus x plus 1. When you draw the graph for quadratic equation, it will be parabola. It will go upside or downside or coincides, anything that will be in the form of parabola. Okay, like this also. Otherwise, like this also you get the. Why it will become this or this or this? How many zero values you get in quadratic equation? Maximum 2. So maximum zeros values you can get in a quadratic equation. Means maximum coincides of x coordinates are 2. So this graph coincides, maybe it equal to 2 or less than 2 na? Degree of a polynomial is 2. So zeros of the polynomial is maybe 2 or less than 2. So that parabola graph coincides at 2 points or 1 point or 0. It doesn't coincide. So that's why it will become this one or this, maybe this also. if you coincide here means this is the zero value, this is the zero value na? For quadratic equation. For cubic na, for cubic also different. For cubic, say for cubic means third one is cubic. Here what is the degree cubic? What is the degree of a polynomial? Here degree of the polynomial is 3. 3x cube plus 2x square plus x plus 1. So degree of a polynomial is 3. Degree of a polynomial is 3 means zeros of the polynomials are number of degree less than or equal to 3. That is less than or equal to 3 or equal to 3. Means here graph coincides in three positions like this. It will become like. Here also you can get. Okay, the graph is represents like this. Okay, based on this we can find out the zeros of the polynomials. One statement is there. See, based on the graph, see the zeros of the quadratic polynomial p of x are the x coordinates. What are the zeros means? The x coordinates. The x coordinates of the points where the graph of y equal to intersects the x-axis. For example, this. Here intersects the x-axis. So here the y value is 0 na? This is the x. This is the y. Means x value is something, y value means 0. Y value is 0 means that is that x, when you substitute the x value something k or any number, that is the 0 value of that polynomial. So the x coordinates of the points where the graph of y equal to some intersects the x-axis, those are all called zeros. Zeros of that polynomial, any polynomial. Say from starting linear, quadratic, cubic, first you observe this is the 1. This is the x-axis, this is the y, this is equal to y equal to 2x plus 1 graph. Roughly I am drawing. This is the y equal to 2x plus 1 graph. Means this is the 0, 1, 2, 3 something. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Here 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1. Here also minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Means here the point is 1, 4. Yes. Here the means 3, some 6. Here means what is the coordinate number? X value is minus 2. X value is minus 2. Y is 0. Y is 0 means we are taking y equal to what? Total polynomial. Yes, na? Y equal to 2x plus 1 for linear, for quadratic 2x square plus x plus 1 for cubic here. So this value y means that is polynomial, that is equal to 0. That equal to 0 means that x value is the 0 of the polynomial. Indirectly we can find out when the straight line intersects the x-axis is, that is the 0 of the linear polynomial. For straight line. For parabola na? For parabola it will be like this. So here intersects and here intersects. Means these two x values are zeros of the quadratic. In this is 1, 2 and 3. Yes. Here values of x are, values of y are 0. Values of y are 0 means that polynomial equal to 0. That polynomial equal to 0 means that x value what you substitute is, that one is 0 of the polynomial. So if you know the graph, you can indirectly find out the What are the zeros of the polynomial? Means the zeros of the any polynomial are x coordinates of the points where the graph intersects the x-axis. Where the polynomial of the graph intersects the x-axis, those are all called zeros of the polynomial. Based on this topic, we solve the next exercises. See, in which I will see exercise 2.1. The graphs of y equal to p of x are given something. Find the number of zeros p of x in the case. First case. See, based on this, I am rubbing. This is not in our exercise question. We are taking roughly. Let's see. Then we are observing. This is the x, this is the y. This is the straight line. For linear equation, what is the graph? Straight line. Graph representation is straight line. So, find the number of zeros of p of x in each case. This is the already we discussed. What is the formula? The zeros of the polynomial are intersects the x-axis. Here, what is here? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here minus 1, minus 2. Minus 2. What is the value here? Y equal to what is the value there? 4. X value is 0. So, 0, 4. For example, we are taking. Here also same one, 3, 4 here. And for here, you get the minus 2, 4. So, here x value is 0, y value is not 0. Y value is means we are y equal to, we take the polynomial equation. Here y equal to not equal to 0. So here how many are zeros of the values? No. So we don't have zeros of the values for this straight line graph. When it intersects the x value, here y value becomes 0. So at that condition, we get the x value to y value 0. So 1 is the 0 value, number 2 is the 0 value of that graph. But in this condition, there is no 0 values of that polynomial. Yes. Based on that, you also guess all these questions to what are the number of zeros. Here number of zeros are 0. So next we discuss, in next class we discuss the total problem. Okay, you try it. If you don't get, I will solve it. Okay. If you like the video, please share and subscribe. Thank you.